Have you ever really thought about how a hotel decides where to sell its rooms? Should it be on their own website or maybe through a huge platform like Expedia or Booking.com? Well, that's not just a small decision, it's a billion-dollar question. And today, we're going to dive into how artificial intelligence is completely rewriting the rulebook on how to answer it.
Hello and welcome. My name is Host, and as a hotel AI expert, I've spent my career right at the intersection of hospitality operations and technology. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. We're going to look at a core challenge every hotel faces, see how AI is providing a really revolutionary solution, and explore what all this means for your future careers. So let's get right into it.
You see, at the very heart of any successful hotel is this constant balancing act, a real dilemma between making a profit and getting exposure. How do you get your hotel in front of the most eyeballs possible without just giving away all your hard-earned profit in commissions and fees? That right there is the channel dilemma. So, when we talk about distribution channels, what are we actually talking about? Well, it's pretty simple. They're just all the different pathways a hotel uses to get its rooms sold to guests. Think of them as all the different roads a traveler can take to end up at your front desk. Now these roads, they basically fall into two main camps. On one side, you've got your direct channels. This is your hotel's own website, your call center, even someone just walking in. These are fantastic because they're the most profitable. You avoid commissions, and you're in complete control of the relationship with your guest. But on the other side, you've got the indirect channels, like the big online travel agencies or OTAs. They give you massive global exposure, but it comes at a cost, and that cost is usually pretty hefty commissions that take a big bite out of your profit.
For years, decades really, trying to manage this trade-off was a totally manual, painstaking job. Just picture a revenue manager, glued to their screen, constantly shuffling rooms between channels, tweaking prices, trying to track everything, all while praying they're actually making money. It was this non-stop juggling act, and honestly, it was exhausting.
But that old way of doing things, it's just met its match. The artificial intelligence revolution is here, and it's transforming this whole process, taking it from a manual chore to a really smart, data-driven strategy. So the big question is, how does AI actually do this? How does it cut through all that noise and complexity and help a manager go from just making an educated guess to making a decision that's truly backed by data?
Well, it really comes down to four key things. First, the AI is always on, constantly crunching booking data from every single channel in real time. Second, and this is the absolute game changer, it shows you the true profitability of every single booking by figuring out all the hidden costs. Third, it automates all that tedious work of updating your rates and inventory. And finally, it puts it all together and gives you these incredibly clear insights so you know exactly where you should be spending your time and money.
And that brings us to a really crucial idea: net revenue. This is such a powerful shift in thinking. Instead of just looking at the price someone paid for a room, the gross revenue, AI forces you to look at the actual profit you have left after you subtract everything it costs to get that booking. We're talking commissions, marketing costs, transaction fees, all of it. That final number, the net revenue, is the only one that truly matters.
Let's look at a perfect example. On the surface, Channel A and Channel B look identical. They both brought in $100,000 in bookings. In the old days, you'd probably call it a tie and move on. But the AI digs deeper and shows you the real story. After all the costs are out, Channel A actually put $90,000 of pure profit in your pocket, while Channel B only delivered $75,000. All of a sudden, it's not a tie at all, is it? The best choice is crystal clear.
Now, this isn't just some futuristic idea. This is happening right now, every single day through some really powerful technology platforms. So let's take a look at the actual tools of the trade.
This kind of tech usually comes in the form of what we call channel managers or central reservation systems. Think of these platforms as the central command hub for the hotel. They connect you to hundreds of different online channels, but the real beauty is that they let you manage all that incredible complexity, every rate, every room, every booking, from one single dashboard.
And the AI that's built right into these systems, it acts like an incredibly important safety net. It helps prevent those classic, costly mistakes that literally give revenue managers nightmares. Things like overbooking the hotel and having to walk a guest or having your rates all wrong on different websites. It just gets rid of the risk that comes with simple human error.
So let's bring this all back to you. What does all this mean for you as the next generation of leaders in hospitality?
Well, it signals a huge evolution in what your role is going to be. You're moving from being a hands-on operator to becoming a high-level strategist.
If there's one core idea you take away from our time together today, I want it to be this. Technology transforms distribution from an operational task into a strategic function. Your job isn't going to be about the tedious how of manually updating systems. It's going to be about the much more powerful why behind your hotel's entire business strategy.
So, think about it. Throughout your career, you're going to spend way less time doing boring data entry and way more time on high-stakes analysis and big-picture decision-making. You'll get to be the one shaping the strategy, figuring out the perfect mix of channels, and ultimately finding new ways to drive the hotel's total profitability.
And so, I'll leave you with a question to think about. As a future leader, with all of these amazing tools at your fingertips, how are you going to use data? Not just to manage the day-to-day operations, but to truly innovate and build the winning hotel strategy of tomorrow.